artist, welcome to another video. Today I want to share a really fun find with you. Friday finds. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Irit and I'm an intuitive artist based in Austria and Europe, and on my channel I share my artsy adventures, including product reviews and also process videos of my painting process. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down so that I know what you like to see. And of course, I invite you to subscribe. I would love to have you here. So, as my camera is struggling to focus, I saw this. I'm not sure where I saw this, but thank you to that person who posted about this, because I was really struggling to find a good setup for my Japanese watercolors. Now, if you're not familiar with traditional Japanese watercolors, which kind of look different and feel different than, let's say, more European-like watercolors, such as what you would find from Holbein or Mugello, those are very similar to watercolors that we find here in Europe and in North America. But traditional Japanese watercolors, they tend to come in these really large pans, and they have a slightly different consistency. I would say the experience of using them is somewhere between watercolors and gouache. I absolutely love them, and I've been using them a lot lately. And one of my problems is the way that they come packaged. And so I was made aware of this shop. Future editing, Irit, just stopping the video here for a few seconds to show you what you see on screen is a separate product, not directly connected to the Japanese watercolor storage system. And this is a portable, kind of travel-friendly mixing palette, which I thought was a really cool product, and I just wanted to try it for myself. So I encourage you to go to that shop and see what else they offer. This is not affiliated. I paid for everything myself, but I really wanted to share, this cool product called M Studio. I want to say this is a small brand from Canada. So I know most of you are in North America, so I'm sure you would appreciate supporting a small business in your continent. And they 3D print these boxes, and you can kind of customize it. You can get empty pans, you can get more levels, and you can stack these. And as you can see, every compartment fits, I want to say 12 pans. So I've decided to get 4 levels. It comes with a cap also. And the nice thing about this is that, you can really stack them, and then it just takes a lot less real estate, and it's very easy to just kind of spread it around when you do want to use them. Now, I haven't been able yet to use this, so I'm going to have to update you when I get a chance to use it and see if it actually works for me. I think the concept and the execution is really brilliant, but time will tell if I use them more, my Japanese watercolors, and if this is a convenient system that works for me. I'm sure it will work for many others. But I have found, in my years of using a lot of supplies and organizational systems, that not everything works for me. And sometimes setup and systems that work for a lot of other people don't work for me. And so I always encourage you and the students in my classes to really kind of find your own way and not force yourself to use something that, someone told you, even if they are very, very popular and have a huge channel or something. Just because it works for someone else doesn't mean it will work for you. And I really encourage you to find your methods and your systems. And I really found there is this added level of joy and fun when you actually have a setup that really works for you. So what you see me now is I'm just trying to curate my own collection and set up 12 colors in each of these compartments. And you also get, when you order these, you get these like, I don't know, it's like plastiline or something that you can help adhere to your pans so that they stay put. For me, it's not really necessary because I'm not really traveling with these and I want to be able to just move them around, especially now that everything is new and I'm not sure if I'm happy with the setup and with all of my color choices. So I don't want to commit to anything. But honestly, for me, I don't even think I need them, but it's definitely a nice addition and it's great that they're included so you can use them. I am rearranging kind of my favorite shades. So I have to choose 48 shades, but you can very easily just order more of these. I find that I really need to kind of limit my setup, and when I'm forced to downgrade, and I would still say that 48 colors is a lot of colors, but I really, it's good for me because having less colors helps me paint kind of faster and stay more focused in my cluttered mind and process. And so I am also arranging my colors in sort of like rainbow order, which I have discovered that my brain loves. And I will also invite you to watch some of my recent videos also about my process. If you kind of, I don't know, struggle to practice art as you see others do it, I feel you. I also struggle with a lot of the kind of prep work and planning. I'm going to say the executive functions of the process of making art. And so I have developed a process and strategies to help me create art that I love in a way that I love and that works for my brain. You hear a lot of words being thrown around, and I'm talking about neurodiversity. I haven't been officially or professionally diagnosed with anything, but I recognize challenges that I've had my entire life. And slowly but surely, I have spent the last years reorganizing my home and my studio in a way that fits me and my brain, instead of trying to fit myself into what I would consider the neurotypical lifestyle and methods and solutions. And I really feel like this encompasses every area of life, especially when it comes to organization, productivity, and the way you want to arrange the things that you own, the amount of things that you own. And I find this whole theme really, really interesting. And especially I found it interesting when I see how, when I put thought into kind of everything that I do and arranging my environment, and I am talking because this is an art channel and I share my process and I share the products that I love, how much I have benefited and how much this contributed to my personal development as an artist that really enjoys what I do. I have seen how big of there's a really big part of this whole equation, of this whole journey, which for me is all about, spreading the joy of making art and making art not just for the sake of creating an end product, but for the sake of that therapeutic effect and relaxation, which has brought so much to my life, and I know to many, many others, those of you that also share your stories with me. So I know the power of arting, I'm going to call it. And I know that it goes far, far, far beyond just, creating something and just having that thing that you made. But it's that whole process. And I now recognize how big of a part all this, working in a way that really kind of relaxes you and works for your brain, it is such a huge part. And I now recognize how much time I don't want to say wasted, but how much time I spent and how many struggles and frustrations I had simply because I was trying to fit into systems and processes that were just wrong for me. Now, I don't want to put everything, I don't necessarily think that, you have to look at all these things that I'm talking about through the lens of what is very trendy nowadays with, neurodiversity and all those things. You don't have to look at that through that lens, although I definitely recognize aspects that are very, very specific to this kind of point of view. But just in general, practicing and creating art in a unique way is such a huge part of creating authentic art, of finding your own voice. I talk about these things a lot in my process videos, in my courses, and that is really my kind of goal with painting for myself, and then also creating courses and sharing my journey on my channel. So I know this kind of goes beyond the scope of a video sharing a storage solution, but if you stayed till here, then I think you kind of figured out what this box is about. And I definitely recommend trying this product if you think it is something that might work for you. As I said, the product itself, I think it's great. It's very, very unique. And so I appreciate it because I felt the need of having a better setup for my Japanese watercolors, which I do love. I love these. They are such a joy to use. They look pretty. It's just like the whole experience. And I wanted to share that with you. So I will leave the link below. As I said in the video, I'm not affiliated, not sponsored. I paid for all of this, and I just want to share and support other creatives that are doing some great things out there. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you've tried this, let me know how you like it and how it's working for you. As I said, I just got it. I will keep you updated. But for now, it looks fantastic and I love it. And it takes up a lot less space than the huge packages that these paints come in. So that's it. Have a lovely day. Again, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.